Q&A 10. We're going to give you all an insight on the conflict between economic development and environmental conservation from the standpoints of fish markets and erosion. We had a very interesting discussions process since our schools are 1,500 kilometers apart. We had to communicate through Google Meet, so we had to overcome the inconvenience of talking with a screen between us. Also, due to a comprehensive topic, we spent 2 meetings evaluating what's the most doable way to present this project, and also decided that we will use water pollution as an example. Other than our weekly meetings, the group chat with our friends from both sides really helped us to understand each other and collaborate. By the way, everyone was proficient in English and showed great enthusiasm. To be honest, we all loved the energy.
As we have all heard about the river, now it is time to show you guys what it's really like. Here we are at Tolik River, once a beautiful and memorable place. Now nothing but a trash dump, could even call it a sewer now. Now my friend here, Hương, will tell you something about it and along with some more pictures of it.
This is the Tolik River. As you can see, the river water here is black due to the garbage thrown by the people as well as the domestic wastewater discharged by the people, along with the black color and the smell of water. Stink makes people who walk through this place very uncomfortable. This river spread throughout the capital Hanoi, which is a worrying concern for the image of our capital.
Moving on, we are now at Nhuệ River, and I'll be the one telling you a tad bit about this place, as it could be even more horrendous than the other one. As you can see, there's a lot of trash here, which makes people's life very badly affected. But people still throw trash like nothing happened. If it is cleaned as this part of the river, it will bring a very nice landscape, attract tourists and improve people's life. Even though this part of the river appear to be quite clean and trash-free, when you actually inspect the river carefully, you will spot oil-covered trash floating in the river and getting stuck in small floating chunks of dirt. Along the trash is the pumping sewer. It constantly pumps out dirty water, injecting it into the water and dye the river into dark black color. Now we'll be moving on to a small interview that we had with a local student of ours. Basically, the interview will be revolving around the opinion about the rivers and what they think the government and us should do about it.
Em chào chị ạ.
Chào em.
Chị có thể giới thiệu một chút về bản thân mình được không ạ?
Chị tên là Nguyễn Diệu Diệu, lớp 12D0, Trung học phổ thông Gia Lai.
Vâng, sau đây bọn em có một vài câu hỏi rất là nhỏ liên quan đến vấn đề môi trường. Chị có thể sẵn lòng trả lời giúp bọn em được không ạ?
Được.
Dạ, chị có biết về hai dòng sông lớn rất là đang bị ô nhiễm rất là nặng ở nước ta là sông Nhuệ hay Tô Lịch không ạ?
Sông Nhuệ và sông Tô Lịch thì chị biết rất là rõ, tại vì ngày xưa nhà cũ chị cũng ở quanh khu đấy. Mà đặc điểm của nó là mùa hè thì mùi bốc lên rất là hôi thối và gây khó chịu cho người xung quanh.
Vâng, em cảm ơn cảm nhận của chị về dòng sông đó. Vậy chị có muốn nhà nước hay chính phủ nước chúng ta giải quyết vấn đề đó theo một hướng nào không ạ? Hay là kiểu muốn cộng đồng chúng ta trở lên như thế nào để giúp dòng sông đó không bị ô nhiễm nữa không?
Theo chị là mọi người nên giải thích theo hướng là nên huy động nhau để làm những công việc tình nguyện để vớt rác dưới sông, hay là những phạt những người mà xả rác dưới không vì cả mức độ nó nặng hơn tí để cảnh cáo cho mọi người.
Vâng, em xin cảm ơn chị ạ.
For the following, it will be introduced by our Taiwanese partners.
For the following part, we are going to talk about the Kedziliao fish market. The fish market was renovated this year, and one of the fascinating features is the ditch system.
Okay, so we're now in a Kedziliao fish market. As you can see, there are lots of fish vendors selling fish here. One of the most interesting parts in this market is that the gap on the ditch is much smaller than the others. This could definitely be beneficial to us. By doing so, the flesh of the fish won't be stuck on the ditch. It will be easier for us to cleanse it off if the gap on the ditch is much smaller.
Thanks for Ellen's explanation. However, this astonishing fish market still got some flaws. The next part, we're going to show you some shortcomings in this fish market.
Now we jump to the area. Why it smells so bad here? Because there is a fish market and the workers will throw the fish organ directly onto the sea. And they also throw the trash and the smoke bags inside the sea.
One way to prevent the problems that we saw in the video, and also to keep the fish market a clean and environmentally friendly environment, is by putting up signs to raise awareness. These signs are easy to make and easy to see. Therefore, everyone can see them and know that we should not litter in this place, no matter if it's throwing your trash in the ocean or throwing it on the ground. And to solve the problem with the corpse and all those organs and disgusting intestines floating around, we can put trash bins for every single vendor to use. Therefore, they can collect their wasted food and wasted fish. That way, our fish market will be clean and free from the stink.
This is Qingdao Harbor. It has been a busy fish market for decades, and the government has invested lots of money into it. Many people from homes and abroad come here to feast on the seafood that Qingdao Harbor has to offer. It sounds great, but there's a big problem. The vendors here don't use environmentally friendly packaging.
In my hands right now are 3 cups of cranberry juice. And as you can see, just by 3 cups, there's already 3 plastic bags, 3 straws, and that is so much plastic waste. One way that we can fix this problem is that we should reward people if they bring their own cups. For example, we can give discounts.
Take a look at this. This is the average plastic waste that a consumer uses when they go to the fish market. Plastic cups, plastic bags, and even chopsticks. These are all harmful to the environment, and therefore we should use less of them, or we can reuse them. But an even better alternative is bringing our own bags, reusable grocery bags, and also utensils to put the food that we buy inside. If we don't do this, then maybe one day we can't see all this beautiful works of nature, the trees and the flowers. So we should definitely all try to save our planet by using these better alternatives.
Economic growth and environmental protection can and should go hand in hand, said by former Senator of the USA. First, although these problems are all around us, they still get neglected every day. Through this video, we hope to raise awareness from home and abroad. Secondly, we can see that people often exchange our environment for economical benefits. However, we can improve the current situation and find innovative ways to decrease the damage done. Lastly, we learn that discussion can open new doors. When we work together, everything can be solved.